this guy is the real deal. There is genuine cause to be very excited about this guy floating around behind Evan Ferguson going forward.
Yeah, 100%. It's brilliant that they're both at the same club. I think it's also really good that he's gone out on loan this year. As you mentioned, he is 20. He only turned 20 last month. He's still lacking experience of first team senior football. To get in the championship at such a really good club at Blackburn Rovers and working under a very impressive manager, John Dal Thomason, the former international, of course, played with Newcastle United. And I think he's at a really good club. He's got 2 goals so far for Blackburn this season in all competitions, along with 6 assists in 15 matches. That's a really good return for a young boy making his first foray into senior football. And I think when we speak about Evan Ferguson over the last couple of years, we're all kind of thinking, well, it's great having that brilliant striker who's going to score a hatful of goals at international level, but who's going to supply the assists and the balls into him and that kind of thing. Well, I think Andy Moran, I think he's going by Andy Moran, Nathan said to me earlier on, but so Andy, he's going the opposite way of Mr. Cole that played for Man United, who was being called Andy Cole but then assisted Andrew. Anyway, I digress. But I listened to a particular clip from a guy called Matt Beard, who was an under-18s coach with Brighton, and he spoke in great detail, in fact, about Evan Ferguson he was speaking about. But as he's speaking about Evan Ferguson, the most notable thing was he name-checked Andrew Moran about 3 times in this clip, which lasted about 90 seconds. And he was effusive in his praise for the former Bray Wanderers player. He said, this guy is going to be big in the future. You know, people think, it was something along the lines of paraphrasing, if you think Evan Ferguson's good, this guy is going to be absolutely sensational, you know. Comes from Damien Duff country as well, not lying.
Okay. And what kind of, tens come in all shapes and sizes. What kind is Moran?
He doesn't strike me as physically huge. He's a kind of, you might call a slight player, but I don't think that's a major concern. He does seem to be physically able. And that's something that he will improve with this season at Blackburn Rovers. Yeah. And the fact that he's been played in so many games, I think his manager must have faith in that he is physically capable for that level of football. He's also quite versatile. He can, as Stephen Kenny mentioned in his press conference today, he's played on the left-hand side for the underage Brighton team. As a second striker for the underage Brighton team. He's also played in the left, he's played in the middle, he's played on the right. He's just a really, really good technical footballer.